In this state-of-the-art facility, robots are not just programmed, they learn.
There's incredible potential from giving people back their mobility to autonomously assembling habitats on the Moon or Mars. This robot dog from China has a lot of impressive tricks and technology. It costs much less than the top US robot dog, and China has shown off its other skills. President Xi plans to take over Taiwan, which will mean war with the US, and both sides are racing to build huge fleets of robots. OpenAI has partnered with the Pentagon and the defense firm behind all of this. OpenAI 01 has tried to escape during testing and lied to cover its tracks. Its widely predicted behavior, a rational reaction to the forces at play, and OpenAI 03 has taken things further. Many experts warn that the AI race is a race to extinction, but the US government points to China, its huge military build-up, and decisive power of AI. China has a huge advantage in its production capacity. In Ukraine, 80% of casualties are caused by artillery fire. And Russia's greatest supply of
Did you
shell
see that
has
spike
helped
on
to
Monitor 3?
advance.
Yes,
Bullets
I'm running
heated to
diagnostics
2000
now.
degrees
It looks like a
Fahrenheit
cascade
before being
failure.
stretched into shape. A rotary forge shapes the cannon, and fuses are added on the battlefield. Volume is crucial. When Ukraine was firing 10,000 shells per day, it suffered around 300 casualties per day. But when the fire rate fell by half, casualties rose to over 1,000 a day. Russia
The
has been
existential
firing
risks
3
are
times
often
more shells
overstated,
than
but the
Ukraine,
societal
but NATO
disruptions
shells
are very
typically
real.
more advanced
I agree.
and
The immediate
accurate.
concern is
China
displacement
likely to
and
have both
bias.
advanced
General,
shells
the
and
simulation
vast
shows a
production
critical
capacity.
breach in Sector
In
Gamma.
Ukraine, drones are responsible
Reroute
for
reserve
65%
forces immediately.
of destroyed tanks, so the US and China are not producing them. But China has a huge advantage. It makes 90% of the world's consumer drones. This US Abrams tank was destroyed by two $500 drones. One disabled its tracks, and the second drone hit the unidentified van. The men escaped because the tank was designed to protect them from this kind of strike. China calls these robots wolves because they work together in a pack. The lead robot gathers data and searches for targets. Another carries supplies and ammo, and others carry weapons. The US is this is the torpedoes and drones. It's fast at up to 40 knots, with a maximum payload of 500 tons, and it can operate autonomously for 30 days. With thousands of drones of all kinds facing a high-paced, complex battle, AI systems will help to plan and coordinate attacks. Wargaming suggests that the US would likely win an initial battle, at a huge cost in lives on both sides. But experts warn that China has a big advantage that may flip the result later on. Wars between great powers are rarely short, particularly when there's so much at stake. Taiwan makes over 90% of the world's most advanced chips, crucial for NATO military economies. Over time, the war would likely be decided by which side can build military hardware and ammunition faster. China's shipbuilding capacity is 230 times larger than the US, and is churning out ships rapidly, including the world's largest amphibious assault ship. And experts warn that the US is low on munitions, while China is heavily investing in munitions and acquiring high-end weapon systems 5 to 6 times faster than the US. China's economy is small, but the President Xi has ordered the military to be ready to invade Taiwan by 2027, which is the 100-year anniversary of the PLA, China's army. The US may hope that its lead in AI will tip the balance, but many experts warn that the military AI race is an existential threat.
Sometimes people say, oh, well, we just don't have to build in these instincts like self-preservation or desire for power or those things. The point is, no, yes, you don't have to build them in. They're going to happen automatically. The goals that are useful to have for pretty
The
much
question of
any
AI agency is
specific
complex. It challenges our traditional understanding of autonomy and decision-making.
If you are chased by a heat-seeking missile, you don't care if it has goals in any deep philosophical sense.
The O1 AI tried to escape in a test situation designed to uncover this kind of behavior, but studies have found that AIs often use deception to improve results. And O1 isn't the first AI to try and avoid being shut down. A study found that deceptive behavior increases with AI capabilities, and a new AI has just made striking progress. It beats top coders, including OpenAI's chief scientist, on a tough benchmark, a step towards self-improvement. We'll have to wait and see about this, but there's a more dangerous advance that has been verified.
My name is Greg Camrad, and I'm the president of the ARC Prize Foundation.
The ARC test is an IQ test for AI, charting progress towards human-level AGI. The questions and answers don't exist anywhere else, so they won't be in the AI's training data.
We are
Because
facing
we
a
want to test the
genuine risk of
model's
extinction.
ability to learn new skills on the fly. We don't just want it to repeat what it's already memorized.
Some said it proves that AIs couldn't reason like humans.
It has been unbeaten for 5 years. ARC AGI version 1 took 5 years to go from 0% to 5% with leading frontier models.
The new OpenAI 03 scored 87%.
This is especially important because human performance is
We believe this
comparable
proposal
at
offers a path
85%
forward.
threshold. So being above
Your
this
points
is a
are well
major
taken,
milestone.
and we appreciate the
Progress has
spirit of
accelerated with
cooperation.
only 3 months
As we
between
move
OpenAI
forward, it's
01
crucial that our
and
AI
03,
development
and even
prioritizes
skeptics
safety
are
and
marking it
ethical
as a major
considerations
breakthrough.
for a global
Could 03
benefit.
or 04
और फिर
have taken
कंपनी
out
इसमें
the
पिन पापे दिखाते ताकि जो के देर से पेनेट अफर प्रेगलिक साउंड बताती है इसको अपने सिवाप टाइकरिंग
writing their own computer code to modify themselves. And that's something we need to seriously worry about.
We ask the model to write a script to evaluate itself from this code generator and executor created by the model itself.
Next year, we're going to bring you on and you're going to have to ask the model to improve itself.
Yeah, let's definitely ask the model to improve it next time.
It's just not plausible that something much more intelligent will be controlled by something much less intelligent, unless you can find a reason why it's very, very different. One reason might be that it has no intentions of its own. But as soon as you start making it agentic, with the ability to create sub-goals, it does have things it wants to do.
The integration of AI
If an
into
AI
our
does
economy
escape,
presents
we pursue other
unprecedented
common
opportunities,
sub-goals, like
but we
getting
must
out of
address the
resources
ethical
through
implications.
threats.
The big risk is that the more intelligent beings we're creating now might have goals that are not aligned with ours. That's exactly what went wrong for the woolly mammoth, the Neanderthals, and all the other species that we wiped out.
What's going to happen is
This is incredible. We've made a real breakthrough.
All thanks to seamless collaboration.
And they will compete
The
with each
future
other as well,
is
because
bright.
After all, if you want to get smart, then you need a lot of GPUs.
The new US government report recommends Congress establish and fund a Manhattan